Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today, I got my old man glasses pulled out of my nose. Hello everybody. Anyway, enough of that foolishness. Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, as we return to Oathsworn into the Deepwood. I've been absent from this one because I've been giving some other, other things have been coming up, but I'm back. I told you I love this game. It was anticipated. One of my high anticipated games for 2022. And it is here, so I am not letting this go. Where I'm gonna have a change of pace, and that change of pace is we're still gonna be playing through an entire chapter in a session, but I'm done with the one main hero board. I'm going full companion. I went on BGG after my last session, and I went googling around the Googles first, and it was basically they were saying, yeah, you can play with all companions and it's just the same. It's just challenging. It's probably highly recommended to play with all companions if you are playing it solo. I was like, when you grab that sheet of paper and just like. So from this point going forward, I am all companions. I want to see no comments talking about, well, that's not how you're supposed to play, Canje. It's how I'm playing it, and from what I've seen so far, it scales really well with all companions, so that's what we're going to be doing. Everything else will stay the same. If I die, it stays the same. It's just one less thing, and like I feel that in solo gaming, doing like having that and then the companion bits, it just seemed to break up flow for me. I think like in multiplayer, if you had one character and not have to worry about everybody else, it probably would flow a lot more freely. But this just worked for me. So all companions all the time from this point forward. Hey, Kate, what's going on? All right, other than that, we are going to dive into Chapter 6 of Oathsworn. I painted the mini. I haven't painted the bear, but I have primed the bear to be painted. So I'll probably be painting Miss War Bear this weekend. And then the bear will be painted from that point. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Thank you, my Patreons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither, coming in just to hang out and watch me play some Oathsworn and potentially die. Thank you and welcome as well. And yeah, okay, let's get some information. I don't know what is going on with me today. Hey, Brews and Board Games, what up, Canje? I didn't even think about doing all campaigns. That could be pretty cool. My last session was with 3 real characters by myself, and it was a lot to juggle. I know. Even with one, it was like, this character feels so hindered. So I'm going all companions all the time, and we'll see how it goes from there. But so far, I've done all the upgrading. Y'all all saw the upgrades that came through, so yep, we're going to give it a shot. Oathsworn, 9.2 on Board Game Geek. Came out this year. Thematic, already at 25. Overall, 375 and still climbing. This game is a mega hit. Weight's about a 3.59. That's if you have all those things that you're juggling with as well as the rest of the game. But I think like with the companions thing added on, it goes to a 3.1. It's still complex, but there's still a lot to do it. So all right, Jamie, you made a great game. I like it. I just needed to do all companions. And Shadow and Toby, your molds, your models are fantastic. So publisher Shadowborn Games, which is Jamie self-publishing. So let us get down to the table, continue the story, and see where we left off. Any guesses on where it's going to land in the rankings? I think top 10 easy. Part of me feels like I should take this as a challenge when my copy delivers to play all 4 characters. The other part of me knows this is a stupid decision. Okay, do you? If you can manage 4 characters with all that battle, with all the battle flows to go solo, well, you can play. I think you do. What do you do? 3-handed Arkham or LCG, so you can do it. You can do it. I cannot. I am unable, and I am freely able to say I am unable. All right, table time. Okay, so we've got it all set up. As you can see, the companions are set up with their upgrades from before. We've got our War Baron companion mode, as well as the rest of our retinue that seems to be static. The Huntress is amazing. The Warden is amazing. The Witch is amazing. We're just trying to find that 4th. And so now it's the Warbear's turn to come in as you get to see these different companions go through. I showed you the Harbinger and the Cur. And now you're seeing the Warbear. If the Warbear isn't cutting it, the Priest is next on the docket, so we'll see how that stuff shapes up. Okay, we got story to do. Story time. So we are at chapter 6. I'm going to shut my stupid face and let you enjoy some nice, smooth sounds of Oathsworn.
Around you, as you feel the first tremors deep inside you. You thought you'd purged the eggs, but you were wrong. Your skin ripples, the bloat-fly maggots burrowing up from beneath. You shudder, the shadow of night terrors chasing you awake. With the feelings of things boring out from your chest still fresh in your mind, you brace yourselves for the real world and head down to the taproom of the Broken Oak.
Alrighty. Come on. 8-hour stream. Oh my god. Come on, Canje. All 4 regular heroes. 8-hour stream. I think the longest stream I've ever done is 6 hours. Great game that I did it to, but I was done for the rest of the day. My brain was fried. All right. Place the Vera map envelope B. We've got the Vera map. The map of Verum. Which we love so much. I gotta find a way to get these maps to be more storage without it having all the folding on it. Anyway, map Verum B. Okay, what else we got? In the center play, place the chapter 6A time tracker beneath it. Chapter 6A time tracker. There's a 6B. There's no special items happening here. It's just a city event that just happens. Period. So no special items for Canje this round. Fine. So and place the 6A time tracker beneath it. Place the free company marker on location 7 and take the path A card. The Warbear is such. 7 is the Broken Oak. And we have the path A card all set up right here. Let me see if my zoom is working. This thing's been weird. Nope. There it is. So there is 7, the Broken Oak. So that's where we're going to be starting. We've got our time tracker card here, as you can see. I'm getting used because my stream deck is on the blink. I'm having the worst tech trouble of my life. So there we have it right there. And we're ready to dance. Volume was low. Still low? Volume is low? What volume's low? Me? Brad, is mine... I got my volume turned up super high. When you say, like, was the audio volume low? Is in terms of the narrator? Or, oh, not me, the narrator. Voiceover was a little low. Okay. Yeah, you gotta give me more. You gotta give me more. Let me turn up the audio. I'm gonna turn it up. And I'll replay it so you can hear it. Let me know if what you're hearing sounds better, okay? I'll just start over that so you can hear it.
As you feel the first tremors deep inside you. You thought you'd purged the eggs, but you were wrong. Your skin ripples, the bloat-fly maggots burrowing up from beneath. You shudder, the shadow of night terrors chasing you awake. With the feelings of things boring out from your chest still fresh. Brace yourselves for the real world and head down to the taproom of the Broken Oak.
It's still distant low. Okay, I just boosted up the volume of the app, so let's try it one more time. We got to get this right because we ain't doing this. Let's try it one more time.
Around you, as you feel the first tremors deep inside you. You thought you'd purged the eggs, but you were wrong. Your skin ripples, the bloat fly maggots burrowing up from beneath. You shudder, the shadow of night terrors chasing you awake. With the feelings of things boring out from your chest still fresh in your mind, you brace yourselves for the real world and head down to the tap room of the Broken Oak.
That was it? Okay, sweet. All right, yeah. So I am plagued with audio issues for the rest of my life. Anyway, we set it all up. Is Hallbrick, do I have Hallbrick as an ally? We've got Harold, not Harlbrick. We've got the Herald, Lucky, Gamel, Lady Elena, Dane, Grey Cane, Midge, Bram, Lysine, and the Mute Boy. Nope, we do not have Harlbrick. We have Harold, so we'll say otherwise.
Door. Don't we have people for this? Grey Cane chides as he wipes his hands and goes to answer. He looks over to you as he crosses the room. Next time you choose to bring another stray back, can you pick one who looks like they know how to turn a handle? You cannot see who is at the door, but after a brief exchange, Grey Cane turns back into the room, a scroll in hand. Breaking the seal and unravelling it, Grey Cane reads and looks up with a smile. Best get your boots on. You have an appointment with the king.
Well, the king. Okay, so if we have Lady Elena as an ally, which we do, let's keep it rolling.
Are you really going to see the king? Lady Elena says, coming up beside you, her body close enough for you to smell her scent. After the Deepwood, you give lodging to this mysterious woman, a ward from a dead house, now without position or possessions, yet still clad in the surety and confidence born of nobility. You are not sure if it is her bearing or her beauty, but she always left others feeling like they should have done more to please her. You nod to a question. I know that this is asking a lot, she says sweetly, but I would love to go with you to court. It's very important.
So, do we. Hey, Matthew, what's going on? Pull up a chair. Do we ask her why she wants to go to court, let her accompany you, or deny her requests? I say, come along, the more the merrier. She's going to betray us, probably say that we're the ones that caused the downfall, rat us out, and turn us into traitors, getting us locked in prison, to which we have to break out of prison, kill the king, burn the city down to find her and stake her to the ground. Right? Sounds fair? Sounds fair? Let's do it. Let her come with us.
Gleefully, clasping her hands together. I'm going to court. I must get ready. She practically twirls as her feet patter quickly upstairs. Well, she's very forthcoming when she wants something, Bran says suspiciously, drying a mug with a cloth. Isn't she just? Says Grey Cane with a grin, as he watches the woman's ascent of the stairs. The table is cleared, and you are ready to move on, but Alana has still not returned. The king waits for no one, you know, Bram says after a time. You get up, about to leave, when Alana appears, a long, flowing, pearlescent gown clinging to her as she heads down the stairs. Where she obtains such finery is a question for another time, and one few care to ask as they watch her. Grey Cane steps forward, lifts her hand, and kisses it with a flourish. Perhaps for this he would not mind waiting. He smiles.
Okay, so instructions. Place location 14 and go there, which is a city event that's going to happen as soon as we go there to the bridge. So let's get city 14, which is this one here. And we're going to go there. We're gonna go there. But on the way there, we run into a city event. So let's see what's happening. Hey Brian, what's going on? I like your story version better, Canje. I'm just saying these are the things that just happen to us. You know, we've leveled one city. Verum is just next. There is no safe space from the Deepwood. All right. All right. What are we doing? Let's see. Then it's this one, right? Yep. Okay, so all right. So this says here you go for people who will want to read it later. All right, so it says if Dane is not part of your company anymore, archive this event card and draw another. Dane is still. You do not take Dane from us. You see Dane stop at an alleyway and peer in. You, unhand that woman, he shouts as he runs in. Following his lead, you hurry around the corner and see a woman being attacked by 3 men as Dane charges headlong into the fray. Do you help Dane rescue the woman? Turn card over, or do nothing and then turn card over. Hey, Steve, what's going on? So we're gonna help Dane because Sir Arthur Dane has helped us out a ton of times. So A, lip flip. Your presence alone causes the group to step cautiously back. Perform a threatening check, difficulty 3. If you succeed, all Oathsworn gain an empowerment token. If you fail, one random Oathsworn loses 1 health as they are struck by a thrown dagger. Cool. Alright, so we're going this way? Sweet, I'm getting hang of it. Alright, so difficulty 3, we shall roll 3 dice, and I do have 1 reroll token. Threatening check, difficulty 3. What? That is a success, my friend. So we succeeded. If you succeed, all Oathsworn gain an empowerment token. I like empowerment tokens. It makes me powerful. It makes me feel empowered. Okay, the woman thanks you profoundly, and Dane wears a proud smile for the rest of the day. So it does not say archive the card. It does not say to do that. So we are back where we need to be. Okay, so that'll get shuffled back in. I guess he's always going to be fighting somebody. Okay, then we move to 14, so let's get on with the get on.
To the bridges separating the city. A throng of people going about their business press in on all sides. Even in this mass, though, you are given room. The armour on your chest and the iron on your back glean a fearful distance from many. Some of the faces passing by are covered in kerchiefs and rags, trying to protect themselves from the rot people speak of coming out of the cobbles. It seems the sickness is spreading fast, to strong and weak alike. Not like a bloatfly pox at all. It seems the giant fly had not been the cause of this outbreak, but only taking advantage of the rancid remains the true source had left behind. Something else plagues the people of the cobbles. Judgment! A man in a hooded cloak yells as you approach the bridge to the noble quarter. The rot is our birthright, another shouts, his face covered in runes he has carved into his own flesh, some still as fresh as the blood on his knife. Only the righteous can overcome the flesh. In front of the various doomsayers, a man stands, arms outstretched as if orchestrating the mob. The man looks over his shoulder. He smiles grimly at you. Samuel.
Okay, instructions. Perform a spot check, difficulty 5. And I do have a reroll token, but I think that's all I got in checks. Unless they are strength checks, I cannot use empowerment token. So this is another straight roll, and we're going for a difficulty of 5. Okay. Should I add another die? Hey, look, they all are blank. Should I add another die? I think I should, because I got a reroll token. All right, so we're going here, 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 here. All right. I'm doing this purely by sight because my stream deck is messed up. Everything is like flickering and breaking, so I'm rolling 4 dice. So that's 4. I'm going to use the reroll token from, whoopsie, from the witch to reroll that one. Come on, baby. That's 5. Hey, that's 5. So perfect. We passed. All right, so we'll do this. Nope, that's the wrong one because it was on the wrong screen. We got to go back down to the table. We do this, this, that, and then this.
Back of the group of prophets, you see a face racked in terror. The man is staring at Samuel. Samuel glances at the man, and a growing pool of urine appears at the man's feet. The madman screams and runs into the crowd, a smell of sulphur and decay as Samuel carries on smiling. You blink, and he's gone. You cast your eyes into the crowd, but your attention is immediately drawn away by the frantic face of a priest running towards you.
So more testing, I assume. Oop. There we go. Like I can't see, but I'm just running on feel here.
By the chorus of doomsayers, several voices soon lend their strength, repeating absurd prophecies. Oathsworn, a priest, clad in simple robes, rushes up to your side, frantically trying to gain your attention. You are Oathsworn, yes? Please, come with me. The priest looks surprised when you don't move. Please! The priest pleads with you in a whispered growl, trying to avoid unwanted attention from others in the crowd. The fate of the city is at stake. As you know, the plague has ravaged the cobbles and it has been quarantined. A short time ago, someone broke the quarantine and ran into the city. If we do not track him down immediately, the whole city could be infected within hours. Please, I beg you.
Huh. 2 paths lay before you. You may track down this plague bearer to help protect the city, or you can make your audience with the king. You will not have time to do both. Last time I didn't make my audience with the king, and I was dealing with the city. The girl's all dressed up. The princess all put on her garb. I don't know what to do. What do y'all want to do? Do you want to chase after the plague bearer or go see the king? I don't know. I think the king's going to start to get pissed that we're not going to see him when he's calling. But there's a possible plague bearer in the city that we need to track down. Maybe this priest is crazy. Maybe. I don't know. I think let's go after the plague bearer. just like the fussy. I want to go see. No one will let me go see the king. No one. The last session I couldn't go see him. Now I can't go see him here. Okay, fine. Track down the runaway plague bearer.
The priest implores you as he leads your company in the direction of the cobbles. You ask him to explain what happened. My fellow brothers and I were handing out food at the corner of the cobbles. At some point, one of the brothers, Maris, left the line. I did not see where he had gone, but moments later he ran straight past us like a man possessed. The look on his face was bitterness itself, pure anger. I managed to catch a glimpse of his hands as he fled. They were covered in the black lesions of the plague. When he reached the barricade, the guards let him through, unaware he was infected. He should not have run. He knows this plague is transmitted through contact. Running through the crowded street endangers the entire city. There is no telling where he went. Maris is strange. He keeps to himself. We've seen him fiddling with some kind of experiment these last few weeks, salves and such, but he refuses to speak of them. The man is visibly shaken. God, if we don't stop him, he could infect the entire city.
Okay, that's not good. So take the path B card. Place location 2 token and go there. So boom. Boom. Okay. So location 2 is the cobbles, which is here. We'll grab the location 2 token marker. Put it, oops, sorry. Put it on the time board. And continue on with our lovely story.
You hear the angry roars of rioting masses before you see them. Residents have learned that someone broke the quarantine and now they all want out. An exhausted squad of city guardsmen is holding the quarantine line, barely, their arrows being loosed indiscriminately into the mob in an attempt to slow their advance. You get the sense that the barricade could be breached at any moment. A sergeant bellows, "Hold the line, men! I said, hold the line!"
This didn't work out well for him in Game of Thrones, but let's see how it shakes out. The priest has escaped from the cobbles and is moving across the city. You must find him before it is too late. This is a timed event that could have dire consequences if you cannot find him in time. If you can complete the task in 10 time or less, you will be well rewarded. So, okay. Take up a bow and help the guards defend the line. Speak to the guards to find out the priest's last known direction or begin the chase. Let's speak to the guards. That's going to lose us a time, but at least gives us a direction to go in.
Bellows commands to his men as you approach. You ask him about the priest who broke the quarantine earlier. He briefly looks at you incredulously, then turns back to the scene before him. You will need to be more persuasive if you hope to get more information out of him.
So another threatening check, is it? Challenge accepted. So we need a 5. I don't have any more reroll tokens, do I? It says, or a basic check. Are these considered a basic check? Basic check 14. Because I would have gotten a reroll token for both of those ones that I did before, page 14. What are basic checks? Da, 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 da. Sometimes during the story or encounter, the free company will be told to perform a check. Each check will have a type, such as a spot check, survival check, or a basic check. Okay, cool. So it'll say basic check if that's what it is. Okay. The only reason why I ask is because the witch has her lovely little cape thing says gain a redraw on an attack or basic check. All right, so we need to do a 5, and we don't have rerolls, so here we go. Oof, that's a 3. If only I had a reroll. But I don't, so that's a fail. All right. Oh. Okay.
Audacity squares off with you. Perhaps the charging mob of the infected citizens has escaped your notice. It won't matter where some priest scurried off to if we can't hold that line. Distracted by you, he does not see the object hurtling towards his head. The cobblestone strikes the broadside of his face, felling him heavily at your feet with a thud. You can't get any more out of him.
All right. If you have not done so already, take up a bow and help the guards defend the line. This will cost me a time, but let's do it. Hey, I got a defense token for that. You. He got hit in the face.
Imminent disaster. You take up bows yourself and begin firing into the raging mob. The sheer volume of arrows fired drives the infected back into the cobbles, the fear of sharp metal piercing their flesh greater than their fear of plague. The barricade is saved, but now you have even more ground to make up chasing this priest.
Yeah, this sucks. Add a time token to the time track. Ignore any city event triggers on the time track. Other triggers are performed normally. There isn't any on the time track here. I've already done it. All right. Let's see what's next. Speak to the guards now. Let's see if he's more pliable.
Hands to his men as you approach. You ask him about the priest who broke the quarantine earlier. He briefly looks at you incredulously, then turns back to the scene before him. You will need to be more persuasive if you hope to get more information out of him.
I just did this. It's making me do. Oh, it says if you haven't done it already. That's why, right? Did I miss that? If you hadn't done it already? Yeah, it says if you hadn't done it already. Yeah, yep, you're right. You're right. I can't do it. I can't do it. There we go. All right, there we go.
Wheels off with you. Perhaps the charging mob of the infected citizens has escaped your notice. It won't matter where some priest scurried off to if we can't hold that line. Distracted by you, he does not see the object hurtling towards his head. The cobblestone strikes the broadside of his face, felling him heavily at your feet with a thud. You can't get any more out of him.
All right, then we'll just do begin the chase.
Remaining here, you decide it is more prudent to move on.
Place 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6 tokens. So that is 4 is the green streets. 5 is the underways. And 6 is the apothecary. Knowing that this is a madman, would he run to the he wouldn't run to the underways, right? He would run to the green streets to infect more people. So I'm thinking that he might go there. So let's head to the green streets. That is 4.
Then mossy, like plush carpet under your tired feet as you approach a vine-covered archway that leads to the green streets. Several adendri turn toward your company as you approach, their demeanor more curiosity than fear.
Okay, we don't have an addendry with us.
He holds out his hand and taps out a simple set of signs using the knock. He appears to be asking if you have come to trade. You respond that you are looking for a priest who might have travelled this way. He taps out the response for no and asks if you wish to view some of his wares. With no time to waste, you wave him off and quickly move on.
Okay, we're going to the underways. This person does. We're going to the apothecary. Actually, it was in the clue that the priest gave that he has elixirs. We're going to the apothecary.
Verum, sick and ailing, spills out of the door and down the street. In your line of work, you get to know apothecaries quite well, and at the sight of you, the apothecary, one Brother Lax, leaves his patient to attend to you. Wiping a bloody hand on his apron, he asks how he can help, and you tell him of the priest you're looking for. He came in here all right, not sure what he wanted. Don't think he was looking for healing, though. He wouldn't let me examine him, kept all wrapped up like a ball of twine, very agitated, refused to speak. Looked round, then just ran off.
He came in here all right, not sure what he wanted. Don't think he was looking for healing, though. He wouldn't let me examine him, kept all wrapped up like a ball of twine. Very agitated. Okay, so let's see what this says. You may start a trade with the apothecary, and then I will be placing 12, 13, 15, and 16. Okay. So, before we place this, we got tons of money. We are flush with cash. So let's see where we're landing. Trade with the apothecary. I think that is just for healing, right? Here you can buy curatives that can stop you from receiving serious wounds if a character goes unconscious. When you start a trade, you may buy up to 5 curative cards, each one costing an amount of iron equal to the current chapter. So we're on chapter 6, so 6 each. Whenever curatives are gained, they're placed in the deck, but that's all we can do. We have a lot of money. So I'm going to buy 2 curative cards. We have a lot of money. So I'm going to buy 2 curative cards for 12. Here, because I'm probably going to need them. Yep, that's the curative deck. So shuffle these up. We'll buy that one, because that fell. And what's our second one? Buy that one. They get shuffled into the injury deck. The first one is you suffer no injury, place this card back in the curative deck. Oh, both of them are the same. Okay, so I'll just place them in here. And we'll shuffle those up when the time comes. Let's make the trip worth our while. Okay, all right. So 12. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and we're doing 12, which is the barracks, 13, which is the market, 15, which is the church, and 16, which is the old docks. All right, so that. All right, so he wouldn't let me examine him, kept all wrap up like a ball of twine. He probably went to the market. I'm thinking either the market, the church, or the old docks. He wouldn't go to the underways. Wrapped up like a ball of twine would be like the market, maybe? Let's say he went to the market. We're doing the market, 13. I'm going to lose this and fail this mission. Let's do it.
Came this way, he could easily be lost in the crowds. Asking around gleans no sightings. You are preparing to move on when a merchant selling jerked beef sees you. Ah, the mark. He smiles broadly, showing a grin, missing more than a few teeth. How might Agrob be helping, beef is fresh, is cheap. Perhaps some spices from the south. A deal. You have both, eh?
Yep, failed that one hard. So let's see. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's that? 24. 10, 25. Get back 1. I told you we have a lot of money. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Give everybody plus 2 animal tokens. All right. The church. So, sorry, you can't see this. So he was at the Apothecary. He then ran off. He could have run to the church. Let's go to the church. Maybe. I don't freaking know. Church 15. Let's do it.
Church, where a young befuddled priest greets you. Yes, I believe it was Brother Maris who rushed in here, he says, shying away from your weapons. He wanted to know where our chief apothecary, Corbus, was, and I told him he was not in his laboratory and that he'd been called south of the river. Corbus must be on a journey of some importance, as his aides took many packages and boxes with him. Maris was furious and looked ill to my eyes. I kept my distance, and I think others did too. Maris was babbling about cures and not yet and too late, and he wasn't making a lot of sense.
Okay, so I think he went to the docks because they talk about the river. 17, 18, and 19. 17. 17 is the gutters. 18 is the lie something or bother that I don't know what that says. And 19 is the blacksmith. So it says that he went down to. Corbus must be on the journey of some importance. He wanted to know if the chief of Corbus was. I told him he was not in his lab and that he was called south of the river. So these are the old docks, and they're called the old docks because no longer water flows through there. South of the river could be the Lyceum, or the Banksmith. Corbus must be on a journey of some importance as he took his aides many packages and boxes with him. Let's go to the Lyceum 18.
Outside the Lyceum, you notice a pair of city guards questioning an older woman who is sitting in the street holding her head. He was running, waving his hands and yelling, and then he turned and bowled me over. Stinking, he was. Thought I'd be sick. Then he got up and ran off without a by your leave, she explains. You see a large knot forming on the woman's forehead. It appears the priest made physical contact with her.
Kill the woman to stop the spread of the plague. Arrange for the guards to take her into quarantine. Leave her and continue on the chase. Arrange for the guards to take her into. Arrange for the guards. I'm too soft-hearted. Arrange for the guards.
To lead the old woman to quarantine in the cobbles without touching her. Using the hafts of their weapons, they begin to prod her away as she loudly protests. Wait! Where are you taking me? The priest has to be stopped, or he will doom the entire city to the same fate.
All Oathsworn get a redraw token at a time to the time track. Okay. Now the redraw token's good because I'll probably have a crazy test to do. So, add a time token to the time track. And 20, 22, and 23. So 20 is the Black Rock. 22 is the River Spire. And 23 is the Archive. Might be the River Spire that he might be headed to. Don't know yet. Okay, so he went to the Lyceum. Dang, I forgot where she said he was going. So it started here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 3 more chances before I run out of time. The Raven Spire, not River Spire. I forgot what she said he was doing. I gotta go back. I gotta see what she said happened. Come on. Dang it. Can't go back. Yeah, I can't go back. Shoot. Did anybody catch where she said he was headed, or a clue to where he bowled her over and then he started, and then what did he do? Maybe the Archive to try to find a cure. I can't make any more mistakes. We'll go to the Archive. 23. I have no idea.
It is said to be the greatest store of information known to man, or at least that's what the archivists say. Looking around, it quickly becomes clear something is wrong. Several archivists are gathered, shouting and gesturing at a pair of city guards, attempting to keep them calm. One of the archivists pulls on his oiled beard, frightened but eager to tell his tale. He ran straight to the plans of the city in the civic section. 20 other patrons must have run out from his screaming and coughing. He has a sensor. There was smoke. I hesitate to think what damage he has done to our collections. He took something with him. You're not allowed to take anything out of the archives. He can't have gotten far. He can barely walk straight. It would be good to know what he took. Taking charge of the scene, you attempt to do just that.
All right, so form a search check 4. I got a lot of reroll tokens, so yay. So we're gonna roll 3, try to get 4. Hey. Pass. Sweet. Oh. Stupid app.
Hoping to identify what has gone missing. After searching several shelves, you discover an open volume of cathedral schematics from when the city of Verum was first founded, lying atop various other scrolls. A page has been torn from it. Referencing the index, it appears that the cathedral catacombs map has been ripped from the volume. What does he want down there? Whatever the reason, you now have a heading. Turning, you stride for the exit.
All right. $26 is the Lordings, 27 the Cathedral, and 28 the Palace. It was the Cathedral, right? Let's see. A page has been torn from it, referencing the index. It appears the Cathedral Catacombs map. Yep, so the Cathedral. Okay, Cathedral it is.
cathedral. It is no surprise that priests are everywhere you turn. You ask members of the congregation if they have seen anything suspicious or unusual. Finally, a young man confirms. One priest did run into the catacombs, I remember, because he kept himself all covered up like he was hiding something. The door leads to a hallway of arches and intersecting torchlit tunnels inside the catacombs. The priest must have come down here, but which direction did he take?
We got lots of rerolls, and we need a 5. Ooh. So we're rolling 4 dice on this bad boy, so we need a 5 to pass this. Come on. It is not meant to be. Oh, it took all my tokens, all my reroll tokens, to be able to pass this test. Good grief. All my reroll tokens to do it. All right, we passed. So we passed. Okay, let me see. That.
Through the Deepwood, and although the bare rock is a poor medium for prints, you glean what it has to say. Following disturbed dust and faint mud motes leads you to a strangely smooth patch in front of one of the walls. Putting a hand to it, the wall wobbles slightly. A light pressure to one side causes the false wall panel to slide open, revealing a dark passageway. Lighting a torch, you enter the inky blackness of the passage beyond.
Hey Stacy, what's going on? Hope you're feeling better. Good thing I had reroll tokens. It doesn't matter because it said if you have fewer, if you have fewer than 10 tokens on the time track and you are not on side B of the time track. I have more and I am not on side B. So I have 1 total, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. One more mess up than usual. Well, what are you gonna
do? Stone passageway for some time until finally reaching an ornate wooden door. Merely a dozen steps from the door is the silhouette of a robed figure. Drawing closer, you see it is the priest Maris. A pale smoke trail rises from the censer in his hand. You order him to stop. Catching him off guard, he looks up and awkwardly turns to you. Even in the muted amber glow of your torch, you can see he is ill. One eye appears swollen shut, and an elaborate mosaic of black veins, root-like in their pattern, races over his hands and neck. The priest begins shaking violently as he starts to lose control of himself. The effects of the plague must be accelerating. He pleads with you. I thought I'd more time. You must help me find Chief Apothecary Corpus. The plague, it is nothing like we've ever seen. Interrupted by painful body cramps, his face contorts. He can barely speak. If the city is to be saved, I must reach him. Ah! You hear the sound of skin popping as the priest twists and contorts unnaturally. The censer clatters to the floor as he drops to his knees. When he looks up at you to scream, something slithers out of his mouth. Not his tongue, but a long black vine, like the roots of infected deepwood trees. An unholy howling is followed by the sound of cracking bone and splitting wood. His limbs snap and twist like vines to support him as his cloak tears. Great thorny protrusions force their way through, completing his transformation. The twisted, arboreal aberration that was Brother Maris rises. Tattered scraps of flesh cling between jutting branches. With juddering motion, it lumbers towards the door. You have to bring this thing down, before it gets to the throne room.
Gross. I'd like to take gross for 200, Alex. Or Alec, sorry. Perform a round of combat against defense 6. And I believe rounds of combat, I can use tokens. So sometimes during a story, the free company may get itself into a situation where a fight breaks out. This is resolved by performing a single round of combat which encapsulates the results of the entire skirmish. Yeah, he did. It's gross. It's not an ent thing though. I painted what they are. This is resolved by performing a single round of combat, which encapsulates each Oathsworn must draw a single attack against the enemy. Combat tokens may be used, but special abilities or item abilities may not. Cool. So we're going against the defense 6, and I just got to do 1 damage to you. Well, we've got empowerment tokens that we can burn, which is fine by me. All right, so 6, right? 6 is the magic number. Okay, so we're gonna sort this out the best way we can. I'm going to use the lovely empowerment of Milady. She'll do. I could do 3 dice, or I could just do 2. So do 2. So 1, 2, 3. So this will be the witch. And this is gain a redraw on an attack or basic check. This is a round of combat, which is an attack. 5. Oh, I got an explosion token. I was like, yes, pass. There we go. I was like, that exploded. So she passed. And that round she'll gain a redraw. That was a basic attack. Or that was an attack, not a basic attack. That was an attack. Next up is the Warden. This says you have to roll attack, but you can't use items. Oh, you can't use abilities, but you can use items. So he would have a red and a yellow. I think he's just going to roll that because that's his claymore. Empower that bad boy. No. Let's just see how he does. 4. Fail. Next up is the bear. The bear rolls 3 yellows. Pass. Easy with more stuff. And then finally, you. You get 2. I'm gonna grab an extra one. I'm just kind of curious what's gonna happen. I don't know. Let's see. So that's just 3. That's a fail. So 2 people failed, which was one of the consequences. Boom. So if 2 or more fail, 2 did fail precisely.
Meditating priest crashes through the secret passage door into the throne room. A great host is in attendance before the throne, and the priest, fully lost in his mind, stumbles into the assembled nobles, his censer swinging wildly. The king's guard rushes to bar the path towards the boy king, and his advisors step back in horror. As you gain ingress, you see a cloaked form move across the dais behind the throne. A blinding arc of lightning explodes from the cloaked figure.
Lord, what is happening? Spot check 6. Like, what is happening? Okay. 6, huh? You can spare... No, I can't use those. This is just a regular spot check. A 6, I gotta roll 4 dice. This is a hard fail coming. You ready? 4. No rerolls. Oh, no, I do have a reroll. Only a 2. Only a 2. Only a 2 can save me. Oh, y'all think I'm gonna... I'm not at... it's a fail. 1. So that's 5. 5 on the 6 that I needed. I knew I was gonna fail that.
Into the hulking priest, disintegrating him and all the nobles around him in a loud thunderclap. The other nobles gasp in shock, the blast's echo rolling over the room in a wave. You look up from the ruination to the cloaked form of the Watcher, who silently returns to its vigil behind the throne. Looking back, at first, you thought nothing remained of the priest and the nobles, but as their ashes begin to fall, you see some settle on the untouched form of the censor. A man, obviously the chief apothecary by his robes, cautiously approaches the remnants. I saw his face. God help me. Was this Brother Maris? He asks you. An affirmative nod is all he needs. Motioning to the censor, you inform Corbus of Maris's final words. Corbus stares at you in shock and begins to clear the area. He directs his assistants to carefully maneuver the censor and all Maris's belongings into a small metal trunk without touching them. Explain this immediately, the boy king demands, with a deep roar that belies his age. Corbus shrinks in supplication and proceeds to explain the events as best he can surmise. Most importantly, Maris's discovery of the plague. Calculating, the king takes it all in, his brows furrowed with lines at odds with such a young face. You claim this censor is the source of the plague, then? It has been made? The king asks. Yes, my lord, Corbus explains. It is spread through touch, so it won't harm anyone as long as it remains sealed, but there is something else which your grace should be aware of. This is not like any other plague we have seen. The infection changed, Maris. Corbus shudders at the recollection. As the king is about to speak, another watcher, wrapped in an ever-writhing cloak, emerges from the shadows and whispers into the king's ear. The guards step back. The king looks troubled, then nods reluctantly. Your counsel has been weighed by the throne, the king declares. I'm afraid we must seek help from our brothers to the north if we are going to defeat this plague. Free company, he says, turning his attention to you. You hunted this man and uncovered the mystery. You incline your heads, knowing what's coming. Be my voice. Travel to Cistercia, take my seal, and under my authority, return with what mendicants are released to your charge. High Captain, open the armory doors to this company that they might steel themselves for the journey ahead. Archbishop, set a vigil for them. They carry our hopes into the Deepwood. The boy king rises from his throne and begins his exit, closely followed by the mysterious pair of watchers. Just before he steps through the antechamber door, he glances back over his shoulder. I hear you are called the heroes of Bastone. I hope you will be known as the heroes of Verum as well, he says, with equal parts of hope and doubt in his voice. You bow as the king turns away, and you wonder at the irony of the term free company in times like this.
That's awesome. Okay, so instructions. All Oathsworn gain a Oh, now you want to give me a daggum redraw token. Reveal all cards from Chapter 6 Common Item Deck. Each Oathsworn gains one item from it. So reveal all. I get to pick one. take the Path A card, place location 3, and go there. All right, so first up, free stuff. So, the chapter 6, common items. I'm not gonna get my extra unique item this turn because I failed. So we've got the Great Axe, Hunting Knife. This might be a good thing for Sir Warden, the Heater Shield. Leather Jerkin, when you attack, if there are no Oathsworn adjacent to you, gain 2 yellows. No, that attack gives me a black die. Hard pass. What else you got? Ooh. Yes, yes. An Evergreen Staff. When you use an ability with the range keyword, add +2 range to it. Yes, yes, yes. 3 instead of 2 yellow makes me happy. So, yep, I'm gonna take that one. What else we got? Hunting Knife. A Lucky Charm. Gain 1 redraw from an attacker basic check. I probably prefer this over the for you. I'll think about it. Plate 4. That would be good for you. Yep, the Warbearer is able to get it. Ignore the loss from colliding with something. This one says after you draw your attack, add 2 damage. So let's see if they got anything else better. What do you got? Force the enemy to redraw 1 card. Book of Monsters. At the start of the encounter setup, reveal the special rules board. Archive this card after you. It happens anyway. I'm assuming something is going to stop it from happening later? I don't know. Just one red. Flail. If you have less than 4 health, gain a shield against that damage. The book intrigues me. Because why would I not be able to do that anyway? So we're gonna get the we're gonna get the Evergreen Staff for the Witch. We're gonna get the Heater Shield for the Ward. Curiouser and Curiouser. I prefer this would be cool for you. I'm gonna this would give you 6 to hit against instead of 5. But I like to add 2 to the attack. So I think I'm gonna hang on to that. I'll get that for the flight, and the book. There's got to be a reason why they're saying that reveal it. There's got to be a reason for the special. All right, so we've got these 4. I will give this, throw that in the bag, throw that in the backpack. My range is stupid. My range is 5 plus 9. My range is 9. So I don't need to move 2. I can hit everything. So I'm gonna I'll give you the book. You don't need much else, so we'll keep this. Throw it in the bag. How much do we have in here? 12, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. With 3, 12, 13, 14. So we got to lose something. Okay. Not you. Oh, looking for chapter 1 stuff. Not losing that rat tail. The rat tail is the only thing I have left this chapter 1. Let's see. Can only hold 12. Sure, I could sell for 3, 4, 3, 5. The Mother's Revenge, I guess I can get rid of. It served its purpose. It only costs 1 gold. It's a special card, though. I love it so. I do love it. It has AoE. 5, 5, 6, 4. We could ditch the walking stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can only have one other thing. I'll take this. I'll ditch the healer shield. That's gonna go away. Can't sell them. Gotta lose them. Because we can sell them at a banksmith, but let me just make sure because I don't want to make sure. I want to make sure I play that rule right. Backpack, backpack, backpack. Backpack. 12. 12 backpack. Sure, that's 12. Backpack 12. Storybook 12. Any items not equipped by a character are placed in the free company backpack under the backpack card up to maximum of 12. If you ever have more than your backpack can carry, you must discard any excess items, but back to their chapter's item deck. The items that you discard can be chosen from any of the items you have. Item cards can be exchanged between players and their backpack at any point during the story of the encounter, but not during the encounter. So we're gonna lose these two back to their decks. So our backpack's full. Okay. So then we are going to take path A, get 3, which is the King's Gate, and take that token and go there. Oh, we're gonna go there. Nope, that's not it. That's it.
Armor adjusted, you stand before the great city gates. Bram rummages through your packs, performing one last check on your rations. You would pack them yourself, but you have learned allowing others to do some things for you allows them to feel a part of what you do. Greycane approaches with a smile on his face. Long road ahead. Thought you might like some company. I found a few hired swords you might want to consider taking with you. They aren't cheap, but you get what you pay for in these matters. Brevik recently lost his family to the plague and needs to work out a few things on the wire. Yanni is a trapper, and a damn good one too. Doubtless keep you better fed than Bram, he says with a smiling glance at the barkeep. Bram starts a comeback, huffs, and then gives up, busying himself with your packs.
You may gain Bravik and or Yanni as allies for 10 iron each. If you hire Bravik, gain the ally card 17. Add Deepwood event card 30 to your Deepwood and city event if you hire Yanni. 10 each, so 20. Burning through money. I've got... How much money do I have left? I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27 left. I'm going to take them both. And or. Give them to me. 20. Just throwing away money. So let's go through what we're getting here. Allies, we get allies 17 and 18. Those in a second. And events. We're getting Deepwood event 9 and 30. Oh no, that's city. Deepwood event. Deepwood event 9 and Deepwood event 30. City event 27 and 28. Okay. Huh. Okay. So let's do this. This is Yanni and Brevik. So they're part of the pack. All right. So we got both of them. Cool.
For a lack of words, gives you one last piece of advice. Watch yourself out there. There has been word of strange sightings from the guards, things in the wood and not the usual fare. Shadows and bumps in the night, nothing solid, but you and I both know that's the stuff you need to pay attention to. Finally ready, the mighty gates of the city rumble open, and the road stretches to the dark maw of the Deepwood. The flag of Verum flutters from atop the first stake of the wire road. You set your jaw and start walking.
This is a busy time. So set City 7, 8, and 9. And Deepwood 12. Oh, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sorry. And Deepwood 12, 13, 14, and 15. 12, 13, 14. We're going to have this whole deck in here in a little bit. All right, so that gets added. Place location 10 and go there. Location 10 is outside the city walls. 10, we haven't flipped our card yet. So, okay.
Of Verum are soon consumed by the path behind you. The distance impossible to tell as each tree merges into the next and a familiar gloom settles over the wire road. You have been here many times in the dark. You begin to relax into the long journey ahead.
Attack! Uh, 5. Yeah, reroll tokens now, jerk. You will use one. Boom, there's my 5. One reroll token. Got it. I keep pressing the wrong button. I don't know. It's this thing, it's messed up. Zoom. Back. This. That. And we succeeded.
As you realize your carelessness, you cannot afford to relax into the march. Familiarity will kill you out here. Keeping your eyes on the trees and a hand on the wire, you press on. You are not far from Verum when a pregnant silence falls over the company. Suddenly, all you can hear is the sound of boots on mud and hands running along the wire. Silence is never good. You draw weapons. There is something out there. You catch a glint from predatory eyes fixed on you. The eyes are moving fast, coming right at you. Horrific, two-legged things bound through the shadows, almost silent as they come. 7 feet tall, with whip-like arms, their bodies ruined and twisted, by God only knows. They fall on the group. They are so swift, you have no time to shout a warning.
Okay. If you have the mystery chest open box 6, which we have, if you do not envelope, proceed to chapter 6 encounter in the encounter book. You have been ambushed. Mark the ambush box of the chapter on your free company sheet. Okay. So we got jumped for chapter 6. Hey, fun time to fight. That's what I painted. After the encounter, continue to the epilogue. So it didn't say reveal the special rules. It did not say that. So we're gonna use our book. At the start of the encounter setup, reveal the special rules board. Archive this card after. So that's probably why, because if you fail stuff, this is probably why this book is necessary. So it's been used and it's archived. It's gone. Put my cape back on and we're getting into this. Okay, so close that. Now we got to transform this board. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So we made it to 13. Somebody remember that for me, please. That over there. We were on path A. There. Get rid of the rest of this. $13 for remembrance, right? All right, so we got to do setup. Okay, get a thing up here. Got all these damn trees. I know it's called the Deepwood, but just for once, no trees, just vines. All right, so where the N is for north, we move over 1, down 1. You are here. Then we move down 2, 1, 2. The other one is right. Yep, where that's pointing, move down. It should be here where my finger is. It's here where my finger is. Then the next one from this be here, then here. Okay, then this one here, 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 here. So it's here. Then the next one is one here. It is right here. Yep, that's right. It's right here. Then you got fun obstacles. All right, so this one is here. Yeah, I just pushed it. I'll fix it. This one is here. Here it would go 1 out, then here. And next one from the north, I move over 2, down 1. It is right there. All right, fun stuff. Fun stuff. They are painted. My pretties are painted. Would be here. These are them. I painted them myself. All right, so let's see where they're going. Mark 3 Oathsworn with color cubes per special rules board. Okay, so we revealed the special rules board, so we'll see what happens. You gets oops, here. You here. You are. Then it says 6 cubes. We got. You have a black cube. I'm trying to like throw it in there. You have a black cube. There's one of the Oathsworn will have a black cube. Have a red cube. And we will have a yellow cube. Come on, get in. Come on, really? Okay. So then it says, we got to flip that over, but it says Mark 3 Oathsworn with color cubes per the special rules board. Let's get the special rules out. So these are them. They each have 12 health. They have a core. 1, 2, and 3. So they have cores. I want to get rid of those slashes first. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so their special rules. Start of encounter. Each horror, they're called unknown horrors, each horror will unerringly stalk a different target until it is dead. Mark the 3 highest defense Oathsworn players' choice. The 3 highest defense Oathsworn players' choice. Place 2 identical might cubes on the horrors and Oathsworn base to show the mark. Then place the Oathsworn with cubes in the hexes that match the encounter setup. Okay. So the highest one is him. He'll take red. He has to stand here at the front. Next highest defense is a lovely bear. We'll take black. You have to stand here. And final highest, it's a tie between those two. We'll go with the archer. No, we'll go with the witch. Archer needs to plug you from far. We'll go with the witch. Which is here. And the archer's in the back. Okay, so they are marked. Marked target. The marked character will always be the target of the respective horror, even during reactions, except for the following exceptions. Ability cards such as Taunt or Smoke Bomb may still change the horror's target. If the marked target is not in its line of sight, the unerring rule takes effect. If the horrors, I'll look up what that means in a sec. So if it's not in line of sight, the unerring rule takes effect. Unerring says, beware, ignore this at your peril. If a horror cannot draw a line of sight to its target, they may move 8 to the obstacle blocking line of sight. The horror then stops when adjacent and destroys the obstacle. Remove the obstacle from the game board and end the horror's activation. Okay, so we're going to pick and move. Gotcha. All right. So then, if the target marked is not in line of sight, the unerring rule takes effect. If horror's marked target goes unconscious, the horror will mark an unmarked Oathsworn. If all Oathsworns are marked, the horror will mark the closest Oathsworn, marking the character marked by 2 horrors instead. Pick a random horror. Use whatever method you prefer to pick a random unknown horror. as long as it makes each surviving one equally likely to be picked. We recommend assigning the numbers to 1 to 6 equally among them and roll a die, which is what I'll do. They roll 1 black and 3 red. Yikes. They've got 4 defense. Not great. And they've got some great group of abilities. Stages. So when 1 horror dies, we go to stage 2. When 2 horrors die, we go to stage 3. Cool. All right. Let's close this. Set this right. So we stick and move, let them destroy the trees, and come and get us. All right. So I need to take this off. Okay. Okay, so we can remove these because the city event stuff is done. Grab these, move this up, get rid of these. As this is the encounter phase. Okay. Boom. Boom. Gonna close this for a sec. Over here. Need some space. Dime espacio. Let's see. 6. 6. This is why apps make this game so much. If they do ever turn this into a desktop game like they did with Gloomhaven, oh, I would so play this. All right, so here we go, and we got the decks. 5. Shuffle up level 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle up level 2. And level 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle up level. All right. I know there's a lot of big minis and stuff on here. We're about to use the trees to our advantage and be out. So drag. So it says all horrors move 8 to their marked targets. For each horror adjacent to their target, move the horror 4 directly away from the target without turning and place the target in the closest hex to the front of the target, and then it attacks with bloodlust at its target. That's what's coming. Let me read what ambush means. Ambush. Do they get to go first? Page 8. This page 8 of what? Page 8 of the encounter rules. Yep, page 8. On page 8. Normal start or being ambushed. Each encounter either starts normally or with the free company being ambushed by the enemy. Unless told otherwise during the story, the free company will start normally in the normal sequence of plays used. However, if the encounter ambushes the free company, the first 2 phases are skipped in the first round, proceed straight to the encounter phase. Oh no! Play continues in all future rounds, so they go first. Yay! They're gonna drag my Sar behind. So it's gonna move 8 to black. Warbear gets black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's drag what? Drag 4? Sorry, 4. So move here, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, they were supposed to move 1 more back. Come on, come on. Getting them. Get in there. So you would move 1 more out. You would move one more out. Cool, 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 cool. Then they will bloodlust. The horrors attack all adjacent characters, friend or foe, draw once, and apply to all targets. So cool, 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 cool. Alright. I have to be able to spend an animus to run behind a tree. That's the only thing I could do to put some space and ugh. So we're gonna do, this is black is 1, 2, red is 3, 4, yellow is 5, 6. So if someone remembers that for me, that'd be great when I roll. So black's gonna go first. So you're gonna get yuck. Do you have anything to fight defense? Nope, you want to take this in the face. So boom. 1 black. 3 red. Okay, big fun. Big fun. Big fun. Let's do it. 3. Ouch. 6. Ouch. 9. Sweet. Sweet. All threes. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yay. I'm gonna use the shield token. I have 6, which would have been 2 damage, but using the shield makes it a 7. So that will turn it into just 1 damage. Starting off right. Kanji's starting off right. Well, at least it's on the bear, not on the witch. Next up, you. 1 black. 1, 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be on you, who has 7. 3. Oh, really? We're doing this? Blank. Blank. 4. So that is 7. I'm going to use this shield to make it nothing. I now have 8, so that would do nothing. How much more 3s do you have? Jeez. Okay, this is gonna hurt. I'm at 4 with 1 shield, so I can make it a 5. When you use an ability, no. When you draw 3 cards, 3 or more might cards of the same number, the enemy has 1 less. Nope, we're dealing with straight pain here. 1, 2. Well, 1's a blank. I just flipped it on accident. Another's a blank. 2, 5. Damn. Damn. So 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna make this. That'd just be 1 damage anyway. So let's just take the 1 damage. Okay. Damn. All right. So that hurt. That really, really hurt. Okay. What's gonna happen next on your turn? You're gonna toss. Oh God, we don't want this to happen. that is going to hurt. All right, so our turn, jerk. Our turn. So that's the encounter phase, end of round, refresh phase, our turn. When you lose your last health. Nope, that's empowering on attack. This we're gonna use this first. I don't want the warden to go first. I want the force 1 enemy within range 6 to focus on you rather than their current target. Nah, it's okay. I'll do it later. Okay, so we've got lots of stuff to do. Oh, I forgot for them to go. They each get 2 animus. Miss. Ooh. kick off toss. I need people to be safe if you're going to kick off toss. Because if I break one, you're going to do it. Pick a random horror. Move it 8 to its marked target. Then fight. Attack it, knockback. Target is knocked back into a random direction. They will not collide with the horror. All other horrors move 8 to their target and attack with Bloodlust. So this is dangerous. That's the thing. If I break a location, they're going to trigger toss on everybody else. Jeez. I don't know what to do. The witch probably has to go first. Gets to move 4. She can get behind that rock. Then she could flame with jerk. So here's why I love this fight. And y'all are like, well, what are you thinking about attack it? They have a tossed ability, so basically if I break one location, they're going to activate it. The question is, who's going to get hit and who is not? Pick a random horror, so we'll roll and see what happens. That one's going to toss somebody, and then the others are just going to straight up attack. Move 8 to mark target. The witch has got to go. She's got the most to lose. He's got 5. He could take another hit. She's got a shield putting her at 5, so this guy could take a hit for sure. So I think I can move the witch. Why does each location have to pull a card? This isn't fun. The war bear and the warden are fine, which means the witch has to go, but I don't know how to help the witch bust this guy up without him like attacking. She can move 4, and then she has a bunch of stuff she can do. But I need her to be able to not get thrown. Sorry, I'm also half paying attention to Rob and I'll play Lord of the Rings, and they're talking about dwarves. You're talking about tossing. That's funny. Don't tell the elf. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I will spend this +2 token. We're going to attack a bunch. To attack you, I'm going to attack you. Range 3 plus 2, so it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the flame whip. So I get to roll 3. And I get to empower 3, so we're going all red. Let's just let this happen. I have to go board game night here, but here's a little tip for this fight. Take the first and second stage, just knock down the hit points, spread the damage out, don't break. Good luck. Thank you, Jade. Well, let's see what happens. She's flame whipping. So let's see what happens. I think we're over here. We're over here from now on. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's a red. Sorry. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 on 4. That would be... So that is number 3, getting hit for 11 with 4 defense. I'm 1 shy. What can I... When you draw 3 or more my cards or dice of the same number, they would lose 1. It'd be 2. Ooh, should I re-roll that 2 for something better? Because it's 2 damage right now. Let's see what happens if I roll a blank. I have 7, 8, 9. It would still be 2, 10, 11. So I'm going to use that re-roll token. Because no matter what, I'd still hit for 2. And let's see if we can get that lovely, lovely 3 that we want. We did. It thudded on the floor, but we got it. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 3 damage. We'll do it to the claw area. That doesn't break that. Then yeah, I see what you mean. Take the first and second stage to just knock down the hit points and spread out the damage. So, I can still drop the nuke and hit you on the other side. Do that. Let me do that. And this one, I'm gonna drop the fireball, but this time I'm gonna drop it over here. Oh, sorry, you can't see. Sorry. I'm gonna drop it over here, so it just hit the other side of him. So that is going to be 3 yellows. Yeah, lore, health, lore, and then just start blasting. So that's 3. I don't have any powers, so let's see how we do. 6. So that's just 1 damage on this one, knocking it to 5. I'm then going to spend my battle flow token to attack. Just a regular attack on that same side. I want to get it down to at least 2 or 1. That's a miss. When I miss, I'm going to grab a reroll token. Wait. Yeah, it's a miss on an attack. I'm going to grab a reroll token. Use my last battle flow token to attack again. Then I'm moving. That's a little bit better. So that is 4, 3, 7. 4, 1 shy. That sucks a little bit. But that's all we got. Oh, and it says gain a redraw token on an attack or basic. Ooh. So I should have had a redraw from the Flame Whip. It's just a one-time burn. One-time use. So I got a redraw from the attack. That ends, and that would have knocked this down to 4. And then you'll use your last token, and you're going 1, 2, 3. Right there. All right. I have a plan for all of them. Before break 3 and your turn. You won't be in line of sight. Line of sight's important for you to get there. Actually, 1, 2. Could have been 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put you here. Not line of sight, so you would break that. Cool. Okay. Next up. Oh, God. So I moved her here. Hey, Doug. Hello, Canje. Hope things are well. Just received my Gloomy Killforth and really enjoyed it. Also ordered Velrith because of you. Canje made me buy it. Yes! Gloomy Killforth's awesome. Shadows of Killforce awesome. Call of Killforce going to be awesome. And Velrith's amazing. And hard. Okay, so that ends her turn. Next up. Who's next? She's moved away. I think it's Warbear time. Yep, I think it's Warbear time. So Warbear time. Warbear is going to we're going to use this Animus token to attack. We're going to empower that lovely, lovely attack. So you've got 3, and I'm going to empower it to 3 reds. What do I want to do? If target loses any health, you gain a shield. It will be the Ironhide attack. Get some shielding up to save us. Whoa! Damn. Well, we get our empowerment token back, and we get a reroll token for that horrible, horrible display. Jeez. Well, that sucked. If you have moved 2 or less this round, attack gains +2 damage and knock back 3. Yeah, I'm putting you into that wall, you little bastard. So I'm going to spend 1 to move 1, 2. And then I'm going to do batter. Hard miss. Batter. I'm going to use my upgrade to turn it back into 3 reds. Yeah, we do. Oh, y'all didn't see me move. Sorry. I moved from in front of him. I moved 2 spaces to get right there. And then I'm going to attack him. We will re-roll. You piece of hunk of stupid. Roll properly. Whatever. 4. 1. So I hit you for 1 here, taking you down to 5. Oh, I get +2 damage to it. So it was 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have a reroll, so it's still just 1 damage. But I knock you back 3. 1, boom, hit the wall. So you go down to 4. Do you destroy the wall when you hit it? That would be fun, taking that off. So, what's it called? Knockback. Knockback 30. You destroy an object when you fly into it. A character suffers knockback when they are targeted by an attack that has a knockback keyword. As long as the attack does not miss, knockback occurs even if the character being attacked dies due to the effect. Other effects may also cause the character to suffer knockback. When multiple characters are knocked back, they do so simultaneously. When a creature is affected by knockback, move them directly away in a straight line from the source of the knockback. A number of hexes is indicated on the effect. If the knockback is caused by a large character, blah, blah, blah. If there is more than 1 hex a character can be knocked back into, choose the hex that follows the north then west rule. If a character would be knocked back into a hex containing an obstacle, the character loses 1 HP from the HP die closest to the obstacle and remains in the hex adjacent to the obstacle. If a character would be knocked back into a hex containing another character, both would take 1 HP loss. HP. If a character's knocked back, so it doesn't break the obstacle, you just slam it. Good. Good. Because I ain't done yet. Moving up. 1, 2 on the other side. And then I'm going to spend the... Oh, sorry. Not you. You. Move. Spend my Animus token. Power it up. Attack. We're rolling 3 again. That's what I'm talking about. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 3 damage to the side that I wanted to hit. Knocking this down to 3. Oh, sorry, it shouldn't have been you. It should be at 6. 6, it's 4. So this should be at 4. And this one at 3. All right, Doug, have fun. Oh, wait. Yeah, enjoy Kill Fort. It's amazing. Jade, have fun. Cool. I thought when I say enjoy, Doug, I thought somebody was slightly leaving. All right, so you've got more attacks. Yep. We're not moving anywhere. We're beating the brakes off of you. Oh, wait. After you draw your damage, I can add +2 to the attack. Would that do anything? Nope, it wouldn't have done anything. I don't want to break anything, so I get to move 2. So I'm going to do Journeyman Belt. Tap that to move 2. 1, 2. I want to look at your pretty face as I bash the other side, the 4. This is just going to be regular attack. With my YouTube update, I can watch Canje and grade papers at the same time. Amazing. Regular attack. 3 strike. Let's do it. That crits. Let's see how this does. Oh, that crits. Let's see how this does. Blank. So we got 3, 6, 9. That would put me at 2 damage from the 4, knocking it down to 2. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. It's not enough. Add 2 damage to an attack after it's been drawn. We could use the former. Oh, we could do both to make it to knock it down to 1. That is perfect. So we tap both to knock this down from 4, because we do 4 more, 2 to this, 2 to this. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which is 3, taking this down to 1. Perfect. Then we're just gonna start popping them like zits. That I got 1 more that I can move. Yeah, you and me are dancing. You and me are doing the dance. I'm going to, because I could break 1, and I'm not ready to do that yet. I'm going to spend my last token here. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Come get me, sweetheart. That ends the bear's turn. Next up is the warden. All right, so let's start doing some dancing. So the warden has a lot of stuff. I can gain empower ×2 on an attack for sure. I just need to do a straight up fight. This is just a straight up fight, but I'm gonna use Peter Shield to empower 2, which, let's go black and red, shall we? Why not? We're feeling spry. Should I empower this? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna empower this 3. I get a white in there, so this is what I'm looking at, those 3. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. So 2 blacks. Doug, have you had a chance to play Street Masters yet? Yes, I played Street Masters with Steve, and I love it. Tiny, who I don't know if he's still in the chat. Actually, I just bought from him everything Street Masters besides the base game, Doug. So I've got everything Street Masters coming, and I'm gonna be playing it on the channel because it's an amazing game and I love it so much. 2 blacks and a red, and I got a reroll token just in case shenanigans. Oh, that feels good to my heart. Good to my heart. I'm hoping I don't break something, though. That was a crappy roll, sorry. Ah! That's a good roll. Both blanks. No. We need a 12. We need a 12, so I'm going to spend a reroll to reroll one of these. There we go. I can live with that. So we've got a lovely 14. A lovely 14 for that strike. 14 on 4. Oh, that hurts. Just 3. If I can I boost that? Can I boost that at all? No, I got nothing to boost it with. That'd have been great if I could have. But it's just 14, so that'll just be 3. So that'll knock this down to 3. Next attack, I think it's time for me to break some. So next attack, I'm gonna use an animate token. It'll just be a red and a yellow. So red got what I needed. Alright, so it's just 1 damage. There's nothing I can do about it. We'll put it on this side, knocking that down. Next Animus. Red and the yellow. 3. Nothing I could do about that. So that's a miss. But it does not get me a redraw because it wasn't a blank blank. Then I gotta make that up. So I'm going to do an attack with an Empower 3. So right now we're dancing with this and this. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Good grief. Okay. So that is 8, 9, 10, 11. On 4, I think that's just 2. We'll knock this down. That's just 2. We'll knock this down to 3. Then he will use his last... No, he's got 2 more attacks after this. He'll use this. Congratulations on your status as Pledge Master, Canje. I'm still a Pledge noob. That just means I have a problem, Brian. That's all that means. There's no congratulations there because that just means I have a problem. So let's do the attack. I think I said I used the... No, I didn't use the shield to empower that one. I used an empower token. Or else I would have split the shield. I don't think I did the use the shield, which gives me empower 2. If the shields gives me empower 2, then I will turn this into a black, turn that into a red. Tilt the shield so I know I used it. Ooh, trash it. Myth. Okay. Now I'll do, I have 2 attacks left, which are my actual attacks, which will be red and yellow. Okay. 6, but it's just 4. So that is 1. Knock this side down to 2. And then I attack final time. Nothing. My archer is what's left. So final time. 6. So I'll knock this down to 2. Okay. We got him. We got him. All right. So he's done. Actually, he's gonna use his wormwood potion. Roll a die. Roll an unused die. I rolled a 3. Gain an empowerment tokens. All right. Archer, you are up. Target rich environment. This one you need to hit that side, take that down a little, and then we're just gonna start pick. So here we go. First things first. You're gonna do this to attack using swoop. Your swoop ability says you may draw 5 cards during this attack. This attack cannot miss but may crit. So I start off with 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna empower this shot. You daggum right I will. So I'm gonna empower this shot. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we can shake. Could be nothing, could be something. We won't know until we do it. Ooh, I'm going to use the Huntsman's Pride to add a black die to this attack. So I only got 1. Let's see what that 1 gets me. I was going for the 4 shot, so to get through that, I would need what? 16. I would need 16. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. Are you kidding me? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's the 4 I needed. I can't. I just swooped in again. Hello again, Canje. Someone is sitting in my seat. What's your name on it, Matthew? Get out of Matthew's seat. That's his seat. All right, so that's what we rolled on this shot that can't miss. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15 plus 1, 6. On this, break it. We break the 4. When that breaks, toss kicks. So that's her first attack. I'm going to pick these suckers off one by one. All right, so pick a random horror. Okay, we got to roll a die. I got to put this right here. Let's get rid of all this. Pick a random horror. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You. Okay. Move 8 to its marked target. Okay, so let's talk about unearring, because it says the marked target will always be the target of the respective horror, even during reactions, except for the following exceptions. Ability cards such as Taunt or Smoke Bomb may still change the horror's target. If the marked target is not in its line of sight, the unearring rule takes effect. Okay, so it's not. I'm not in their line of sight. If a horror cannot draw line of sight to its target, they will move 8 to the obstacle blocking line of sight. Then, when adjacent and destroys the obstacle, remove the obstacle from the game and end that horror's activation. Boom, boom, break. Just says move to me. That's all it says. So you break that. Okay, then it would attack the target, but it's not within range. It's not a ranged attack. So okay, that ends its thing. All other horrors, move 8 to their marked targets. You are not in line of sight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 4, right here. Break it. 3, gone. Oh my god, you can't see a damn thing. So he moved here to the wall, broke it. This guy here moved to the tree and broke it. That ends his turn. That guy is where he needs to be, and he's going to attack with Bloodlust. Okay, so you're drawing 1 black and 1, 2, 3. All right, what are we dealing with? 3, 6. Oh, Lord. Damn. I'm pulling everything heavy. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That would be 2 damage. I'm going to pause. After damage is drawn against you, gain a shield against that damage. So I'm going to be using the Claymore. So it's 7. It's now 8. And this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's just 1 damage instead of 2. Jeez. Where are the blanks? Okay. So that happened. What's next? They're going to drag me again. She's not done. So, all right. So she's not done. So she is going to break. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't going to be fun. This isn't going to be fun at all. Okay, so she's got to... What's the next big thing to break? We can straight up kill... Let's straight up kill the one hunting the witch. We're just going to straight up kill him. So she is going to do exactly that. She is going to... I've already used this one, so I need to tap that to say that I used that. I tap that. She's using the longbow for sure. She's going to use her cape to move 2. 1, 2. Because if you're going to come for her, you're going to have to break that tree. That's the only way to do it. So, she's going to shoot you, spending an animus token. And this is just 2 yellows. Gonna throw a white in there because I want to reroll token. Because I want to reroll token. I knew that was gonna happen. So give me reroll token for that miss. I'll spend my other animus. Do the same attack again. That's 4. I'll knock it down to 2. I'll do my battleful attack again. That's a miss. I will gain an empowerment token off of that bad boy. Then I'll I think I wouldn't lose my battleful for that miss. Get back all tokens and then gain an empowerment token. So I'm gonna attack again and empower this time. This time it'll just be the 2. I'll empower it this and then turn these into that. Got to be kidding me. I'm gonna re-roll. I have 1 battle floor left, so I'm gonna re-roll this one. 6. Thank you. So that'll take you down to 1. Then I will spend my last battle flow token to attack you. Let's see if we can break it. Nope. We will attack regular. Thank you. We hit. Lots of misses. All right, so broke this. When the first one dies, phase 1 is over. Phase 2 begins. Unnatural speed. Pick a random horror. You're dead. Pick a random horror. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You move it 10 to its marked target. Attack. Redraw all blanks. All of the horrors move 10 and attack with bloodlust. Cool. 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 Oh God. All right. 4. Blank. Blank. 2. 2. 3. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I get hit for, I have I have 5 shield. Jesus Christ. I get hit for 2, going down to 3. Redraw all blanks. Cool. Cool. Then you are where you need to be, so you're going to attack. Blank. You don't redraw all blanks. 3. Redraw all blanks. That's what I like to hear. I really don't like to hear that. But I will force an enemy to redraw. Oh no, let's focus on draw. Shoot. Gotta take this in the face. You have to do it like Emperor's New Groove, Brian. I got turned into a tree. Can I go home? Yes, you may. Anyone else? No, we're good. 2 and 3, so that's 5, 8. That's just I'm at 7, so I take 1 damage going down to 4. Okay, that was awful. What's next on the agenda? Living weapon. It's just a lot more beatings. It's a lot more beatings that are happening. So she has 1 attack left. She can draw a line of sight to that guy. Let's bust it. We're shooting for the side with the claw. Let's see if we can break it. It has 2, so this is all I got. Nope. Game. All right. That's it. She's done. That's all she had. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Their turn. Living weapon. Pick a random horror. Charge through 5. What does charge? Charge through 30. Charging through attacks cause the attacker to move forwards in a straight line through a number of hexes equal to X. During this move, they will pass through other characters, stopping at any board edge met. If an attacker is a single hex character, they will stop at any obstacle and will be pushed into the closest empty hex. If they finish their move on the same hex as another character, and will be pushed if they finish the move on the same hex as another character. If the attacker is okay, so it's running through, doing some nasty crap. So random guys doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy Smiley. So move 8. So pick a random target, move 8 to his target, charge through 5. Target also hits any characters in adjacent hexes to its charge through path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Then it's just going to attack, and then I'll get attacked again in the face. So Warbear 4. My Warbear is going to die. Blank, blank, 4, 8. You have 5, you get hit by 1, so you go down to 2 health. Sweet. Hey, you just get beat up as normal. So 4, because that's all I keep drawing. 1, 2, 3. Jesus. 12, 15 damage. 4, 8, 12, 15. Jesus. That's 3 damage. I'm down to 1 health. Oh, sorry, I'm at 7. I'm at 7. That's not 3 damage. I'm at 7. That would be 2 damage. I'm down to 2 health. Good gravy. What's coming up next? Same thing. Okay, so ready up. So either the bear or the guy is gonna die. You just need to determine who. We can make the guy run away. So now I'm just down to 2 actions each. If I break anything, he's coming for me. I think I gotta be tactical here. I gotta be tactical. You're gonna have to move twice. Move 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, you gotta retreat. That's your turn. The bear has to do the same thing. You gotta get behind this wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. You two are just forgoing your turns to be behind these obstacles. And now, let's kill some stuff. Right now, Funk Soul Brother. Let's see. You'd only have 1 attack, but 1 might be all you need. So let's have you. Actually, no, you could drop the nuke, right? No, you need to be here. Spend 1 to move here. The other flame whip. That is your action, and you've got rerolls. So you're going to empower 4 on these 3 dice, and you've got rerolls. So we're empowering 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got rerolls. Come on, baby. This is number 1. Well, it's whatever. You're trying to break it anyway. Which is enough. You do break it. This breaks. And when that breaks, this would react. All right, pick a random creature. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You again. Of course, it's always going to be you. Move 8 to the marked target. Eight. Come on. Destroy. Then, well, you do the charge through, but you hit the thing and then you destroy it. And then the rest will move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Break. You're here. Okay. What's next? Not this, because we're going to kill one of you. All right, so that ends your turn. Archer. I gotta kill one of them. I gotta kill one of them. I need to roll a 12 to make it happen. Not gonna do anything for you. He's a hard hit. It would be a 12 against an 8. Somebody's gonna die. There's nothing I can do about it. Hey Mike, what's going on? I was hoping he would have destroyed this tree, but he hasn't. Someone's gonna die. So we just need to mitigate what that looks like. I'm gonna shoot you. So let's shoot you with swoop. I just need an 8er to hit So we get 2. I don't have any empowerment tokens. That's going to be what I'm rolling. I'm also going to add a black die to this attack. This is what I'm. It's can't. It can't miss. It can't miss. So that doesn't mean anything. That's 2, 4, 5, which is just 1 damage hitting you on the side. Then I'm gonna shoot you again. This time, I just need to hit you once, so I'm just gonna roll my 2. Come on, baby. Right. Come on. Yes! At least it breaks that. That gets broken. Okay, so this is happening. Pick a random. We know who it's gonna be, right? Pick a random. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Move 8, and then it's gonna attack it. And then so it's basically wrapping me up in it, attacking me and pulling. Okay, so it's gonna attack. It does get its black card, which is 3. 3, 6, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm at 7, so I'll go down to 1 health. Then it would, if the target lost any health, I did move the horror 3 northeast. 1, 2, 3. I go with it. And then it's going to attack me again and kill both my men. So it's up to these 2 to kill them. And I gain a token on him. It's a damn shame. Then all other horrors move to their target and attack with bloodlust, but you don't get you just get 3. Like it matters. Just 3. Sweet, that's a miss. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to do this for him at the end. I'm gonna do that now. Roll 4. Gain an empowerment. I gotta remember to keep doing that. Okay. Gain 1 against. He still would have hit me for 1. It didn't matter. Okay. So, and I'll save that for when they attack me. Ow. Okay. So that was the break. The next thing that's going to happen is coil again. So, random creature. You again. You're really off to kill my people. Okay, so you're going to attack. Basically, you just have to hit him. I've got 8 defense. I've got 8 defense. And you just have to hit me once. Blank. 3. Blank. Oh, thank God you missed. Oh, praise be to Krishna. All right, good, cool. So, goodness. Thank you. And you didn't do any damage, so I don't move. Oh, you have no idea how happy I am for what that was. Praise me. Praise be to the goodness. To Jesus. Woo. Good Lord. Well, 1 character is still alive. The bear's going down. That can't be helped. But at least we can do some work to end. If the bear can survive this round, I will be greatly surprised. Greatly surprised. Oh man. Woo. Okay, so you just get your 3. 1, 2, 3, 7. So 7 blank total. So the bear's down to 1 health. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. So let's reshuffle this. And they're going to 3 now because I'm unloading everything I got into them, and it's probably going to be the warden who does the attack this round. All right, so what's happening is living weapons happening next. I'll just put it right there for what's happening. New round, the warden's going next. The bear is probably gonna die now. Okay, so the warden's going next. The warden is going to first. The warden's going to use this potion. No, he's not. First, the warden is going to attack. So I get a red and yellow. I'm using 1 empowerment token. Turn that into a black and red and yellow. And I'm going to use 1 action to attack. And I'm going to use it as 1. So I gain a shield if anything. That's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's enough. That's enough. I just needed 8. I just needed an 8. So that is enough. You are dead. You will go into final stage. So stage done. Stage 3. Leap. It's the only horror that's on the board. So pick a random horror. The only horror on the board. Move 8 to its marked target and attack. Defense cards can't be used against this attack. Treat companies as having 1 less shield. Interrupts may be used as usual. All other horrors won't do anything. So you're just doing a straight up attack on this guy. Okay. You might kill the bear. I'm okay with it. Just to let you know. But if you don't, I'm going to hurt you. So you better kill the bear. You only get to draw 1, 2, 3. That is 6 on my 5. The bear is down. Bear's out. Oh, now you get stuck. All right, so the bear's down. And you'll pick another target. So your other target will probably be her, which is perfectly fine. Then we'll use the potion. Roll a die. 6, sweet. I heal a health. I get 1 health back, so I'm at 2. You can't move, so you're kind of done. And you would have gained a shield. Warden's turn. Warden's going to use her cloak to move 1, 2. Perfect line of sight. She is going to then use her swoop attack. 2, 3, 4, 5, and adding in a black die for good measure. What type of load of piece of crap is that? I just do 1 damage with all that power. Next attack, which is just going to be the 2. 5. He's down to 1 health. That's the end of the warden's turn. Next up is the witch. She is going to move within range. I need to be within range 5. Plenty of room. 1, 2. And then she's going to attack. 3 yellows, empowering 4. So basically it's going to turn into a black and 3 red. And she's got rerolls for days. End this. That's all. So I'm like, end this foolishness. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Bye, Felicia. You are dead. Thanks for the tip. I would not have done it that way, and I would have lost. So we won. We won. Okay, so we won. Boom. Let's go back to the tape. All right, so I need to make sure thing probably shut off. Yeah, it shut off. Come on. That. Need to bring it back up online, and then I will be ready to play the epilogue. Go. Okay, let's do this epilogue.
The blood you wipe from your blades is dark and syrupy. It has the sweetly sick smell of rotten meat. Twisted corpses of unholy bodies still twitch as blood bubbles from them. You have spent more time in the Deepwood than most dare dream. So what are these things that you have never seen or heard of? Perhaps the Order of Dragons in Cistercia will have some record of them. One thing you do know is these woods are scattered with the bodies of men who did not know enough. You sheathe your weapons. The wire road offers little to console you as you head on to Cistercia. At least there is no chance of you relaxing now.
Wow. And I talked all that time. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Kate. Thank you. 1 2 1 2. Check, check, check. Tally level, loot, and loss. So I had it. I at least made it all the way to the end before I goofed and stayed on mute forever. So we get a free company trait. We get a permanent token. We get a new permanent token. So we're good there. So that's our level. We'll replace the current item deck in Organizer 1 with the next chapter, gain 4 items from the next chapter's common items. So let me hide this and the fun. All right, the next chapter is chapter 7. So geez, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. So it says replace the current item deck in the box. 6 is coming out. 7 gets shuffled, and I'm going to gain 4 items from the next chapter's common item deck to share amongst your free company. 2 unique items from the current, and then replace the current with the. So let's see what we're going to get. One, a conquest sword. I'm not feeling jazzed about a lot of the gear in the game. They're typical, but they don't feel like, oh my god, it's incredible. 2, abandoned mail. Oh my god, that's incredible. But they're typical. I'm not expecting anime style stuff. 3, a consecrated scroll. When you draw 2 or more criticals during an attack from an ability card, keep that ability card in your hand. Companion, after drawing damage, add 2 to. Uh, a totem. This is a two-handed mace. When you crit during an attack that hits, add 2 damage and 2 knockback to the attack. So then this takes over common items spot. Then we grab the unique, and we gain 2 uniques of all this. Sadly, this is our first time not getting 3. So what do we got? We got Nim's Regret. Huh. Gain 2 shield against that. Gain 2 shield. Okay. Not bad. And Bloodstone. When you cause an adjacent enemy to lose 3 health or more in a single attack, gain heal. Then these go away. For chapter 5, 6, 1, 2, 5. Those to go in there. Cool. Then replace the current item with the new losses. Any unconscious people so he was knocked down. I'll mark that on the board. He had a big fall. So we're at 5 people who went down. Then we will person who will gain an injury. Shuffle these up real good and nice. We'll get a nice leg, so he'll get an injury. Hey, curative! Woohoo! You suffer no injury. Place this back in the curative deck. Hey, that'll work. Okay. And then loss, we all have to lose. All Oathsworn lose 1 item they used in the encounter. 2 if they went unconscious. Players choose. These items are archived back. So, you can lose the belt. And I think I kept the plate, right? I kept the plate. Leather. Yeah, I kept the plate. You can lose. So you lose 2. So use this in the chainmail. Claymores. Really don't want to lose that. Why are you taking these things away from me? I've kind of homebrewed this a little too to say I can lose everything, because losing what I have in the encounter basically strips me down. You'll lose your branch. Oh no, we threw that away. Can't lose your branch. You'll lose your whetstone. You had that rattle. When you kill a minion or break a location on an enemy, gain. You'll lose this cloth one. Because I was like, I would but I hear John Wayne in my head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and you. Let's stitch the heirloom, shall we? We're not gonna keep up with parents. So these are gone. Cool. So what do we get? You get that armor. The bloodstone. Ooh. Shielding is nice. Give you a conquest sword. Nope, you can't use it. Sorry. No conquest sword for you. What are we gonna lose? Totem sells for a lot of money, so I'd lose something that I won't care about. Let's use skewer. Pick up and regret. Let's lose. Time to lose the Mother's Revenge. Let's let that go for the consecrated scroll. We can lose the tattered flint for this, and this would sell for good money, but I don't want to lose anything else. So, is there anything else I don't care about? Oh, this. Sell it. We need to go to a banksmith, sell all this crap. We're losing money. Okay, tally level loot loss is done. We've been through it. Nope, that's not it. That's it. End of chapter 6. We are on chapter 7. We're doing spoilers. Before I do that, remember my usual. I'm going to go back up, say bye to everybody. Then we're coming back down to the table to show the spoilers, to show what the creature that we will be fighting that I have to paint for chapter 7. So, woo, here we go. First, we come up top and I say, "Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching me play. It was amazing. It was fun. I had a good time. I have no idea what's going on in chat, so I'm not looking, but it was a lot of fun to play with you all as usual. I love Oathsworn. I still think it's amazing, but there are other games, and if I stick to play this, I will never get to them. So we're gonna do breakups. So you're gonna see me do. I did Oathsworn this week. Darkest Dungeon is next week. The following week will be I gotta make sure the following week will be Frostpunk. Then I'm off for the holiday for the week because I'm going on a trip. Then when I come back, it'll be Oathsworn, Darkest Dungeon, Frostpunk, Oathsworn, Darkest Dungeon, Frostpunk, and we'll just kind of step through it that path. Coming up for the rest of the week, Thursday, I'll be playing Aeon's End on Tabletop Simulator with Pac-Man. I need to make sure I put TTS on there. On Friday, Midnight Suns drops, which is a video game, not a board game, but it can be a board game. So I am premiering it on my channel on Friday to play Midnight Suns, and you'll see what I mean. Is this can be a board game? It's amazing. Anyway, it's amazing. Or it should be amazing. I haven't played it yet. It just looks like it'll be amazing, but it could be a board game very easily. However, I plan to premiere the video game itself on the channel on Friday. Saturday is a one-stop co-op shop chat, and then Sunday is the finale for Kate, Cynthia, and myself. The finale of Innsmouth Conspiracy. We've played, we fought. My waterlogged body has been pulled from many a river, but we've made it to the finale. So we'll see if we can survive and win or fail in the conspiracy. So that's what's coming up. Thank you everybody for joining. Patreon's, YouTube subscribers, if you're neither, just coming to hang out, thank you so much. We're going into spoiler mode. Spoiler mode. Spoiler mode. We somehow made it. So I'm going back down to the table and we're going to reveal the chapter 7 monster that I have to paint. So thank you so much everyone. Back down to the table. Spoiler mode. Okay. Let's hide that. And what box are you? It's always the box at the bottom of the pile. Always. Let me see if it's going to be 30 billion monsters that I have to paint or if it's just one. Please just be one. Please just be one. It's 2. 7 in the square. I think I've already painted the square, so it might just... Yeah, I painted the square, so it's just 7. Where's 7? I got 1, 2, 5, 1, 14, 7 square. Don't have a 7. I don't have a 7. Oh, no monsters! Yay! It is mystery chest. Mystery box 7. Mystery box square. It's at the bottom of something. 7 is at the bottom of something. Cool. Mystery box 1. Auto win on the chapter 8. This. All the way at the bottom. This is 7. Whatever the hell this is. So this is it. It's a tiny box. It's gonna have like 30 minis in it. What the hell is this? Yes! Yes! It's him! It's him! Ah! Look at his beauty. Look at that guy. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Why am I celebrating? Why am I like, yes, it's him? Because I said, please let me fight this guy. And here he is. If you don't know who this guy is, I'm about to show you a picture of him when he's painted. Ba-boom! It's him. That guy. When I saw this one, I said Encounter Rulebook, I was like, that is an amazing mini. I really hope we get to fight him. And we do. So this is who we're fighting next. I will be painting him to match thusly. So I'll be painting him. He will have a lot of chainmail and gold on him. He looks like me teaching book in one hand, sledgehammer in the other. That's what he is. He's ready to go. So this is who we face. It's the chainmail for me. So that's who we're facing. I was like, oh, I hope we get to fight him, and we do. That's his mini. So it's 1 mini to paint. So I will be painting that mini this weekend with Brian and having it ready for our next playthrough. But I'm super excited for this. I think this is so cool. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. You will learn or else. Yes, ma'am. Yes. So, number 7, small box. 1 mini. He is going to crush us. It's like, oh, it's just 1 mini, not a big deal. This guy's probably got like the most amazing heals and damage dealing spells you'll ever see. All right, everybody. That is it. I'm so excited that we get to fight him finally. We are going to die, and we'll dive into what that looks like coming up. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Once again, I really appreciate it. So nice to see everyone. Stacy, I hope you're feeling better. Brian, thank you for joining. Kate, everyone else in chat, Mike, thank you so much, so much, so much. So I will see you all Thursday for Aeon's End on Tabletop Simulator with Pac-Man. And that's all I got. I'm going to go find dinner. Bye, everybody.